What does Debbie benefit from meeting Jonathan? What does Debbie benefit from meeting Jonathan and tell him what he has spoke with Clara? What is the reason behind that? We think that this woman is jealous of her friends, and that is why she always gives Clara bad advice. And afterwards, then she goes and meets Jonathan, and he tells him every plan Clara is planning on Hank's, all his planning with Hank's. What does she benefit from that? You people, having friends like Clara, it's like having a Satan behind you, cause that is Debbie. Sorry, no, I mistaked her name. Having Debbie like your friend, my dear, you better be there without any friend, cause I don't know what she benefit from meeting the man and tell him that Clara has went to meet the ex, and Clara is going to collect the money from the ex. Yet she is the one who advised her to go and correct the money. Even she added on that even though you sleep with the ex, what can happen? Even though you sleep with Hanks, then afterwards, then she will come and also tell Jonathan, did you know that your wife has slept with Hanks? She already told me that, because they have discussed together that you don't have to listen to Jonathan, because Jonathan doesn't have anymore. Will he get money from the sand and cement where he's working from? You were supposed to go and collect the money from your ex and start up a business. After talking to Clara, then she ran forward to Jonathan to tell him that your wife is going to correct the money. Can you imagine? And then she added that you are not man enough. How can you allow your woman to collect money from another man, to collect money from his ex? How can you allow that? Then Jonathan was like, no, I'm not going to allow Clara to collect money. I'm not going to allow Clara to collect money to the ex. Then she was like, ha ha ha, I'm laughing at you. Even where we are talking from now, Clara has already went to go and collect the money from the ex. Can you imagine this Debbie telling the money? What does she benefit? She wanted Jonathan to break up with Clara. What will she benefit from that? Okay, they have break up. Now what will you be your happiness? Or Jonathan will come back to you, or will come and marry you. You people stop being jealous to others, and that is why you are still behind, because of your evil heart, because of your devil in your heart, because you doesn't wish anyone to be happy, anyone to be successful. That is why you are doing too much to destroy Clara and Jonathan's marriage. But even though they get separated, you won't benefit from that. So stop being with a bad heart. Because Jonathan came to borrow money from this Debbie, and Debbie was like, you know that I don't have that money. You know I don't have a lot of money that I can't give you, because I don't have. But your ex went to get money from the went to get money from the ex. That is Clara I'm talking about. And how can you allow your woman to go and get money from another man? That means you are not man enough. That is Debbie telling Jonathan. This woman is trying to put a war between these two people, and they haven't noticed that. Because for me, if I'm a man, I can ask, this is my wife's friend, why does she tell me all this nonsense? That means she doesn't wish me happy with my wife. And we are on the series called Most Scary Marriage Ever Found on Mr. Area channel, and here we do reviews and recaps. Where are you watching from? Tell me where you are watching from. I will send greetings to you in my next video. And I really thank all my returning subscribers. You guys, you are really amazing. Thanks for the amazing support. I really do appreciate. May God all bless you. Tell me where you're watching from. I will send greetings to you. I send greetings to you, to people from South Africa, people from Guyana, people from Zambia. I send greetings to people from St. Thomas, USA, Cindy from Jamaica, Maria from Jamaica, people from Guyana, South America. I send greetings to you. Andre from Barbados, Orlando from Florida, Kayara Emmanuel from Zambia, Zlaika from Iraq. I send greetings to Pastor Anna from Sierra Leone. I send greetings to Mavrin Adam from Dominica. I send greetings to you. Jonathan Makawa from Malawi, people from Gabon, Susan from Zambia, Rose from Jamaica, people from Nigeria and Ghana. I send greetings to you. People from Canada and Agatha Lawrence from New Jersey. I send greetings to you. People, Peterson from Canada, Tonya from Upper Villa, Jacksonville from Florida, people from Oman, Gloria from Canada. I send greetings to you. Guys, thanks for the amazing support, and I really do appreciate. And if we go back to Debbie telling telling Jonathan that you are not supposed to allow your wife to collect the money from another man. That means you are not money enough. But for me, if I was a man, I could first ask myself that if Debbie is a wife to my wife, then why does she tell me all this nonsense? Why? That means she has envy on my wife. That is why she doesn't feel well when me and my wife we are together. Because if she's a wife to my friend, she's not supposed to tell me all these things. She's supposed even to cover up for my wife. But if she's telling me all these things, that means there is something fishy. There is something fishy going on. There is something. This woman, she's not feeling well when we are together. And I'm going to tell you that most of the times we be with the friends we call our friends, yet they are our worst enemies. Yet they don't want us to be together. Yet they don't want to see us happy. And that is Debbie. That is why she removes the words from Clara and then brings to Jonathan. That is why this Debbie wants Clara and Jonathan to separate. That is her mission. But once they separate, for you has Debbie, what will you gain from that? What will you be happy when they have separated? So you have to stand up and you leave people to be like a good friend. A good friend is supposed to cover up for a friend, even though she is doing something bad which is not right, but she is supposed to cover up. Even though Jonathan has called you and ask you that where is Clara? Have you seen Clara? You were supposed to cover up for her and tell her that she was here but she has left it. But for you, once you come and start telling Jonathan all these things, that means you have jealousy on Clara. That means you doesn't wish Clara anything good, because if you start telling Jonathan that if your wife collect money from another man, that means you are not man enough. Yet their situation, they are not well. You want to see them when they have gone to the village. You know, there are some people we live with, all we call our friends, but they want us to go back to the village. Their happiness to see us when we are in deep village, but when we are still in the city, when we are still getting something to eat, they feel very jealous to us. They feel very bad, and that is what Clara is doing right. That is Debbie, what he's doing right now. Debbie is feeling jealousy on these two people. So you, Jonathan, you shouldn't hear words from another person. You shouldn't hear any words from that friend of your wife. You shouldn't hear anything from her, because you are going to she's going to mislead you. She's going to tell you things which are not right at all. And if we go to the landlord and Jonathan, guess what? The landlord came to collect his money, as he promised that I gave you 1 week so that you can pay me. So also today he came to collect the money. But guess what? When he came, he knocked at the door. When Jonathan came to open the door, then he was like, who? Then the landlord was like, I came to collect my money. But first of all, Jonathan doesn't have manners. Jonathan thinks that he still have money, yet he's now poor, yet he doesn't have any single penny, and he has to learn respect. He has to have respect to someone who built his house when he's expecting money. If you don't have money, talk with that person in a good way. But once you start telling him all those words, yet even you don't have the money, you are going to pay him. That means you are not a good person at all. If that man wants to chase you, he can chase you because he has all the authority to chase you out of the house if you delay to pay his money, and yet even you don't have the manners to speak to him in a good way. When a woman came and found the landlord with Jonathan, she started explaining that the landlord, give us some time, we are going to pay you your money. These days we are not financially okay, but we promise you that we are going to pay you. Guess what? The man told the woman, who told you to intervene? Who told you to say anything? And are you supposed to say anything? You leave those things to me. But I don't know why this man doesn't accept that things have changed. I no longer have money. I'm poor. I have to be with manners. We women, we know how to speak with people. If that person has come in a rude way, and can calm down, because for us we talk in a soft tone. We can, because according to what Clara was speaking with the landlord, trust me, the landlord was going to listen to Clara and was going to give them time, because for her she was going to speak with landlord in a good way. That landlord, please bear with us. We have been paying you well, but we have difficult times, so give us time. But for you, once you start shouting, once you start like, a woman is not supposed to talk, that you are the only man who is supposed to talk. In the marriage, you are supposed to talk together. You are a woman should say something and also say something. And most of the times when men, they don't have money, they send their wives to go and talk to the landlord, because women, they speak calmly. Women, they use that soft tone. They tell someone and even listens, and even she can lie. You know what, landlord, I have been sick. The money we are going to give you, we took it to the hospital, but if bear with us, landlord, I promise you, the next time you will come here, trust me, you will find your money. If the landlord returns, then that woman can explain, because God for us gave us that soft tongue we can use, and someone listens. But the man, they don't know. So Jonathan told the wife to keep quiet, that these things for the men, a woman is not supposed to talk at all. Then the landlord was like, I'm giving you 4 hours. If you don't pay me my money, I'm going to throw you out. I'm giving you 4 hours. So where is Jonathan going to get the money from the 4 hours? We are on the series called Most Scary Marriage Ever, found on Mr. Aria channel, and here we do reviews and recaps. I send greetings to Pastor Anna from Sierra Leone, people from Zambia, Stoke Livingstone, David from South Africa, I send greetings to you, and people from UK, people from Down, Jamaica, people from Namibia, people from Kingston, Jamaica, William from Bahamas, people from Connecticut, USA, Irene from USA, Charis from Nairobi, Kenya, people from PNG, Winston from Zambia, Daniel from Cameroon, people from Slarion, Rosamond Daniels from Guyana, people from Johannesburg, Soweto, people from Switzerland, I send greetings to you. People from Baltimore, I send greetings to you. Thanks, guys, for the amazing support, and I really do appreciate Sylvia Wisdom from Jamaica, Agatha Lawrence from New Jersey, Miriam Gordon from Jamaica, Tina from Jamaica, people from the natural highland of the Caribbean, Dominic, Mavrin Adam from Dominic, and Jonathan Makar from Malawi. I send greetings to you. Susan from Zambia, people from Gabon, Joe Rose from Jamaica, I send greetings to you. Thanks, guys, for the amazing support, and I really do appreciate. If we go back to Jonathan, when the landlord left, then Jonathan and Clara started fighting. Then Jonathan was like, now you have closed the door. Where are we going to enter from? And Clara was like, hey, now you own the house, you can open it. They started quarreling, but Jonathan, you shouldn't speak that way towards your wife in the presence of other people. You have to respect your wife in other people, so that people can tell you, this man is a good person. But how will people respect your wife, yet also you doesn't respect her in the presence of others? You have to respect your wife, even though you talk to her in a bad way, but once you are in the presence of other people, respect her. Even though you are a man, but you have also to respect your wife. Also, the wife has the opinion to say, because she's also a woman in the house. Not like you are the only person who is supposed to speak. And if we go back to these two people, the Hanks and Clara came, but they first had food with with Hanks and Clara. Jonathan was like, you are free, eat your food. First eat, don't worry. I'm going to give you the money. The money you want, I'm going to give it to you. So eat your food, finish up your food. Then Clara was like, oh, thank you, Jonathan. You are a good person. Thank you for everything. I really do appreciate it. But when she was eating, then she started saying, but I'm also asking for another favor. I'm just requesting for the loan. I have some little problems. I need some money. I need money. Then when she was trying to explain the money for what, then Hanks was like, no need to explain. No need to explain for the money, for cause I know you. You cannot just ask for money for just to go and spend it. No, I know you. You can't do that. That means if you have asked for the money, it is for that reason, and you are going to just do something. Then Clara was like, oh, but you should have listened. You should have listened to what I was going to tell you. The money for. Then Hanks was like, no need to explain me about the money, what you are going to use the money. I'm going to give you. Then she was like, how much money is that? 5 million naira. Oh, then Jonathan couldn't say, oh, that is a lot. No, he was like, oh, okay. Then I'm going to give you. I'm going to tell my accountant to give you that money. 5 million, that's small for me. As long as it is, you are going to finish your problem, because for me, I just want to see you when you are happy. But Clara, before smiling, before doing any that, first ask yourself, what does this money benefit? What does this man benefit from giving me all that money without asking me that at what time will you pay me? Because there is no money for free. Just know that there is no money for free. That man will ask you for the return. You just wait. That money will tell you, I gave you the money, so you have to repay me. And if you don't have that money, trust me, what will you do? Because just this man is into something. Here he must smile. Here he might be a good person that I just want to make you happy, but just this man is going to use this opportunity to request for something. Just that there is no things for free. And then Clara is going to start a business, but he's promising to pay Jonathan that I will pay you your money when things goes well. And even for the landlord, the money, he's going to give him the 5 million that he said that I will pay you in 3 months. If the business catches there, then I will have to pay you. Ooh, that is Clara telling Hanks that I will pay you. Thanks guys for the amazing support, and we are on the series called the most scary marriage ever found on Mr. Aria channel, and here we do reviews and recaps. Thanks guys for the amazing support. All my returning subscribers, you guys, you are really amazing. Tell me in the comment section where you are watching from and your name. I will send greetings to you in my next video, and see you guys in my next video. God bless you all.